What's up, guys? It's Donte here, otherwise known as the Ultimate Don Gamer, and welcome to another life update video for November and December 2022. Before we jump right in, make sure you like this video and hit that bell notification to know when future videos like Twitch highlights and more life update videos and fresh content comes to the scene. You'll be the first to know, so you do not want to miss all the greatness that's coming in store for you. But it feels weird just even saying like November and December 2022. It doesn't feel like it's the end of the year. I'm not quite sure what that feels like usually, like the end of last year or before that. I don't know if that really has like a certain feeling, but whatever the case may be, nearing the end of the year usually kind of, it's like, okay, this is near the end of the year. It kind of feels like it. And again, I don't know what that really means, but this year it feels like it needs more days or something like that. But nonetheless, we're here and we made it. We made it. We made it. Okay, let me stop. It's not a concert. But welcome to another video. Again, I'm the Ultimate Don Gamer, and today I'll be talking about a lot of stuff actually. Some games that I've been playing, some games that I've accomplished throughout the past couple of months, also some life regular update stuff. You know it, some job stuff, some art stuff, some movies I've been watching. Maybe I should talk about some movies, but again, my thing does have a 30-minute limit, so I'm gonna have to like speed but also take my time. All right, so let's get started. Let's jump right into it. So I have been, as far as Twitch and YouTube, we'll start with that first. So for Twitch, I have been taking a hiatus from Twitch. That's how you say it, right? Hiatus, a break from Twitch for the past couple of months. I think my last stream was November 19th or something like that. Just to kind of work on my own art projects, and also been catching up on some games that I'm about to discuss with you guys in a couple minutes, like this whole gaming list. So I've been really focusing in on that and accomplishing the games off stream. That's been really my main focus at the end of this year. Well, really, I started probably like August. Like I was like, all right, I just want to get through these games off stream. And really, at the beginning of this year, which is interesting, I was focused more on games on stream, right? So I had like, I don't know if I mentioned this in other videos, but I had like a whole huge list of games I would play one time on stream, like 15 to 20. I know, insanity. And so I think in June, I was just like, let me just cut back this list. No, I'm sorry. April, I cut back. And I went back to the normal thing, like 2 to 3 games at once. And then I was like, yeah, let me just kind of just focus on one game. So that's what I ended up doing in June. My first test of this was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. And so after that, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to focus on one game at a time. And then off stream, which is interesting, I just kind of did 2 to 3 games at a time. And now, it's almost like it's weird because like different seasons you do different things. You're just trying out different methods. And so now off stream, I'm focusing one story game at a time. Now, I'm not talking about like Overwatch or Mario Kart 8 or Fall Guys. I can play those games pretty much anytime. But as far as like a story game, one at a time. One at a time. That's all I'm doing now. So, just jumping right into the games. It's a good, transition. So right now I am playing Marvel Spider-Man. I'm actually replaying it. I played it on stream a couple years ago, and I'm having a good time replaying it. I 100%ed it out on stream, and I plan on 100%ing it out off stream. Some revolving games, are Fall Guys, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Overwatch 2. The games I really just mentioned, except Overwatch. I didn't mention that. And so those are the games. I don't think I mentioned it. Did I mention it? I don't know. So these are some of the games I was talking about as far as like no story. So I can play those games anytime. Or maybe on stream I need to break away from the story game. Then I'll end up playing one of these non-story games, or I call them revolving games. And it's just fun games to play. Besides the story games, just to kind of break away from it. But yeah, so that's the only story game I'm focusing on off stream. And let me just go through all of the games that I've completed this year. I know I've done this on other videos as far as up to that point, but let me just go through the entire list. Brace yourself. I think it's like 21 games. So, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. So that was on stream, right? Crash 3 Warped. I replayed that. Smurfs Via Leaf. That was off stream. Sly Cooper Thieves Raccoonus. That was off stream. Super Mario Odyssey. Off stream. Crash 4 It's About Time. I don't even want to think about that game, but that was on stream. Shadow of the Tomb Raider on stream. Jack and Dexter The Precursor Legacy on stream, even though I played many of these games like 5 or 6 times over, but that was on stream. Uncharted 2 Among Us. Not Among Us. Among Thieves, that was off stream. Spyro 3 Ripto's Rage, that was off stream. Rise of the Tomb Raider, that was on stream. Off stream. See, it's so many games. Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, off stream. Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction, off stream. Ratchet and Clank Quest for Booty, off stream. You see how I had a lot of Ratchet and Clank right there. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, that was on stream. Slide 2 Band of Thieves, off stream. Slide 3 Honor Among Thieves, off stream. New Super Lucky Tales, off stream. Sly Cooper Thieves in Time, off stream. Ratchet and Clank A Crack in Time, off stream. Oh my gosh. And finally, Ratchet and Clank PS4 off stream. So, in most of these titles, you'll probably have guessed that they're all pretty much platformers for the most part. There are some, like Tomb Raider and Uncharted or Guardians of the Galaxy, stuff like that are not platformer games, but most of them are, and most of them are Ratchet and Clank. So I just had a Ratchet and Clank splurge this year. I'm not sure what happened, but again, many of these games are just replays. There are games that I've already played years past, and I'm just replaying them. And there are some that are new. So I've had a great time completing all of these games. Again, most of them are off stream. I know I keep saying that, but most of the games I did complete off stream. And so the goal for my initial goal, let me backtrack a little bit. My initial goal for this year was to beat 5 games. So you see, I definitely surpassed that. I'm not sure what happened, but I was just like, let me just get through these games. And even though speed is not really important, like a factor for me, it's just enjoyability. And I usually don't have like a list of games in years past. I just kind of complete them when I want to complete them. And I usually don't go for completion, usually. And I'm not talking about 100% completion. That's a whole nother thing. I'll do that on like some games that I really enjoy, but other than that, I am not going for 100% on every game. That's no. But I mean completion as in like completed the story. That's what I mean. And so usually I don't do that. Years past, I'm just like, it don't really matter. I'll just play 20 games at once. No big deal. But this year, I decided to do something different. And so I made this list in March. I started making this list, and then you see, I completed 21 games. So that's a major accomplishment. So next year, I think that's about 4 games on stream. Let's see. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, right? Crash 4, Jack and Dexter, Precursor Legacy, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, so that's 4 games this year on stream. That's good. That's a good job. Round of applause, everybody. And so next year I'm gonna try to hit 5 games. I don't know now. Again, like streaming is different than playing games off stream. I'm sure you guys know, those that stream. It's just like a different kind of vibe. Though I do enjoy streaming, and I do enjoy not streaming too. I enjoy both of them, right? So they have different experiences. They feel differently. They both have, again, different vibes. So I don't know what I was doing this year. I was just back to back playing games, and I accomplished a lot of them. And again, one at a time. And so I think that's what really helped me accomplish them faster. Though I have no proven evidence of that, I think that's why I completed these games faster. But anyways, going back to the point I was saying. So I don't even know what I was saying, but it's okay. I completed all of these games, and so next year my goal is to complete 5 games on stream. So you know what that means. So that probably means I'm gonna be streaming a lot more. and it'd be great if I could surpass it, but I don't know if I can. I really want to, but I don't know. Since I think this year I streamed about 80 times, which is really cool. I went wild with the streaming this year too. So that just goes to show you. So I don't know what it's gonna look like for next year, obviously, but I'm gonna be streaming a lot more. That I do know. I'm still gonna take my breaks. Don't get me wrong, but like the 1 month or 2 month hiatus thing is not gonna happen next year. If anything, it'll be like 1 or 2 weeks, and then I'll go right back at it. So with all that being said, 5 games next year. I already have like a gaming list on my computer of what games I'm gonna stream. So after Jack 2, I switched it. So after Jack 2, I'm gonna go straight into Jack 3, and then Kena Bridge of Spirits, and then I think Spider-Man Miles Morales. So all of these games. So Kena, I'm gonna be returning back to that. Spider-Man, I'm gonna be returning back to that, and prayerfully, I can get through Spider-Man Miles Morales before the second one comes out, but I don't know because the second one comes out next fall. So hopefully I can get through it. I think I should be able to, right, guys? I think I should be able to. And so when I have like a whole list of games that I want to play. So I won't go through that whole list right now, but it's just expect some greatness. Expect laughter. Expect greater. Expect. I was about to say expect greatness, but I guess that's the same thing as greater. I don't know what I'm saying. It just expect the unexpected. Maybe that's what I wanted to say. So yeah, so that's pretty much the whole gaming stuff. It's going well for that, and I'm very excited for what's in the future. As far as YouTube, I'm still gonna make these live update videos because they're very unscripted, unorthodox, and I like that. There's not any edits in these, so I just kind of if I say or if I break a long time, it is what it is. And so yeah, so that's the gaming stuff. As far as the YouTube stuff, so yeah, so it's probably just gonna stay the same as far as like life updates. I've been thinking about starting a new series, but I don't really want to go into that in this video because I don't know if that's really gonna happen. I planned on streaming some art stuff at the end of this year. I said to a couple people I want to stream art, but my computer it's fine now, but like a couple months ago my internet was acting a little weird. So I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm gonna. That's not on my goal list, so I'll just keep it in the back of my mind. If I ever want to stream some art stuff, I think it would be a cool thing to do. But I don't know if I'm ever. Not. I shouldn't say ever. I don't know if next year that's gonna really be my goal. But stay tuned for that. Anything can happen. Anything can change. So yeah. So that's the whole Twitch, YouTube, gaming life. Movies. I recently last weekend. I guess I just splurged on movies too. I saw Batman Begins, or I resaw Batman Begins, Dark Knight, Dark Knight Rises, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, and there's something else that I'm missing, and I always miss this. Oh yeah, Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian. So I saw all of those movies in the course of 2 to 3 days. And so yeah, it was just a fun time. If you haven't seen any of those movies, go watch them because they're a great time. So yeah, so that's movies. I usually don't talk about movies on here, but again, it's unscripted, so it's whatever I feel like at the moment. What else is going on? Oh, job stuff, job updates. So I've been in this position, logical position, as an SEO graphic designer. It's a little weird because I'm in this position at Logical Position. That's the name of the company I am currently working at, and I've been there for about I think 5 to 6 months. And so I think 6 months will be January, I believe. And so yeah, it's been a great time. The team is great. Again, the work is great, and the projects are pretty cool. And from what I'm hearing, we have some big things coming in 2023. So I'm very excited for that as far as the job stuff. Sorry, I keep looking up because I want to make sure I don't pass this 30-minute time. So yeah, so the job stuff is going well. Life in general is good. I'm not stressed. I'm very relaxed. Nothing crazy going on. We live in a crazy world. So a lot of stuff going on. Oh, I did just get over COVID though about a couple of weeks, 4 or 5 weeks ago, and that was horrible. I wouldn't wish COVID on my worst enemy, honestly. That was terrible. I had to stay in bed for like 2 to 3 days because I just was not up to anything. Like it was just like no. I took some medicine. I drank plenty of water. I still had my appetite and stuff like that. Mentholadium, cough drops, things like that. So thankfully, I had a fast recovery because I think within a week's time I got over it. But it was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. You hear me? It was terrible. But I'm healed. I'm set free from the COVID virus. It tried to get me, but nice try. Um, so those of you who have COVID, I definitely understand. Like it is crazy. So still wear your mask and stay safe and do things that you have to do. You know, the distancing thing, and all that kind of stuff. So, it's crazy out here. So yeah, that's that. That's life. That's gaming stuff, YouTube stuff. Art stuff is going well too. I didn't really talk about this a lot. You know, I just said I was working on art projects, but I'm working on a Spider-Man static shot project right now, abstract art project right now. I guess I can show this. Why not? So, got some purples in there. I thought I was gonna have it be all green, because I usually start off with just one color, and then I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be all green. But yeah, no. Got some purples in there. Really using the acrylic paint in the back, and then behind me, and then also some markers and stuff like that. So it's been a really cool project. The Spider-Man project has been very fun. Excuse me. And yeah, things are going well. What else is going on? What else? I think that's all that I have at this moment. But if there's anything else, I will definitely make sure to include that in the next video. How's my time here? Like 16 minutes, 17 minutes. So I guess that's not too bad. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. But again, I'll be sure to make sure that it's in the next video. But yeah, Happy New Year, by the way. Great things again for 2023. Buckle your seatbelts. It's gonna be a wild ride, I'm sure. Fun ride with the gaming stuff. I'll make sure to post or link all of the social media stuff below. So make sure you stay tuned with that. And you know, when I go live on Twitch, and you know, the games each and every month of, usually I post each month what I'm gonna play, like what game I'm gonna play. So yeah, make sure you follow me on Twitter for that. And yeah, follow me on Twitch to know when I go live. And trust me, again, expect laughter, expect greatness, expect the unexpected. That just must be my motto or something for next year. But some great things are in store, and I hope everybody has had an incredible year. You know, I know this was a lot this year that occurred, but for me anyway. But it was still all in all. You take your wins, you take your losses, and you move forward from there. So here's to an amazing year. This is water. An amazing 2023. And let me know down below what games you're playing right now, what games you're looking forward to play. Looking forward to, wait, is that right? Looking forward to, I don't know, man. Looking forward to playing 2023. And what movies you're watching. How are things going in your life? I would love to know. So make sure to comment down below to let me know how things are going, because I want to know how your life is too, not just mine. And so yeah, that's everything that I can think of at the moment. I hope everybody has a successful end of 2022 into 2023. And yeah, let's get it in gaming. Let's get it in gaming. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day, whatever you're doing, and stay safe out there. Be blessed and keep on gaming. I'm the Ultimate Don Gamer. Peace out.